Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video isn't one that I was initially going to make. In fact, I had a couple of other ideas for this week's video that I had to put on the back burner so that I could film this, but this is a video that is a trend right now, I guess. If anything, I'm a little bit late to it, but I wanted to release it before the trend completely dies and I slip into irrelevancy, so that's why I decided to do this. And I know that a lot of you probably know what this is, but in case you don't, I'm going to give a little bit of a brief explanation. So this is basically a K-pop opinions video, except I'm not going to be specifying who the opinions are talking about. So that's great for me because I guess you can't really cancel me if you don't know who I'm talking about. So that's one good thing. And before we begin, I just wanted to mention that the fan cams used in this video aren't necessarily related to the opinion, so I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea. That's the only thing that I had to say. But yeah, with that being said, let's just get on to the video. Alright, first up, this debut song was bad and it was overhyped. I see a lot of people talking about this specific song and calling it like the best song that this group has released, and I completely disagree. I think that this is the worst title track that they've released in their entire career. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of liked it the first couple of listens because I guess it's kind of unique. Like, I can see why people like it because it's something new and different, but after the first 5 listens, I just can't stand it anymore. Like, it's sickening to listen to at this point, and I don't see the hype around this song. Okay, next up. This idol has a few good songs, but is uninteresting off camera to me. I like their songs a lot, actually. I have a lot of them in my playlist. There's one in particular that, like, I've been addicted to these days especially. So I think that they're definitely a good artist, but, like, I can't watch their content off camera because they're painfully boring. I mean, I'm not gonna assume what their personality is like. Maybe they're just not feeling it, and the content that I've watched is a poor representation of their actual personality. But what I have watched definitely has been a little bit uninteresting to me. And they also, like, have this intimidating look on their face that makes it feel like they don't want to be there. I mean, I resonate as a person with resting bitch face, but it's just off-putting sometimes, if that makes sense. This is not going to stop me from listening to their songs, though, because their songs are absolutely amazing. I just don't know how to feel about the vibe that they're giving off. Alright, next up. I feel like if people knew who I was talking about, they would be pissed, which is why this is a good thing. This is a good way for me to express his opinion without getting hated on. I think that this main vocalist isn't that good. And I also think that they're an overhyped idol in general, not even in terms of their vocals. You get it. In general. Their vocals, first of all, they don't really suit the group. I think that, like, the parts that they have individually are good, I guess. Like, you can listen to them. It's not like their voice is bad. But then you combine it with the rest of the song, and it's like their voice completely kills the vibe of the song because of how much it doesn't fit in. I honestly think that they would be better off as a solo artist, or I could appreciate their vocals more as a solo artist, because their vocals in the group just stand out in a really bad way. And a lot of people like that. A lot of people are like, oh, it's unique, it's like something new and different. I get that. That's totally fine. Uniqueness is good, but included with the rest of the group, it's just so... it sticks out like a sore thumb. I don't know. I also think that they're probably the least stable member of the group. Not even probably. I think that they're definitely the least stable member of the group. If you watch their MR removed videos or whatever those are, this member sometimes is struggling. Like, it's better now. I'm going to admit, like, it's way better now, and they definitely have had performances where their live vocals were on point, but definitely a couple of years ago, their live vocals were just not it at all. I also think that this idol is, like, just overhyped in general. I feel like they have a fan base that likes to over-exaggerate anything this idol does, and it gets a little bit annoying. I don't know. I think that they have a good personality and stuff, but I just don't really get the hype around their skills in particular. Like, they're a good idol, but not to the extent in which their fans exaggerate it. Okay, next. This one's, like, pretty short. It's super random. This idol just isn't that attractive to me. I don't know. I don't really know what to say for this one. People, like, drool over this idol, and I just don't really get it. Even talent-wise, I think that a lot of people like to... I'm not gonna call it over-exaggeration, because I get why they like this person's talents. It just doesn't appeal to me personally. But I don't know, their attractiveness, they're just not attractive to me. And I mean, it's not like they're ugly, but I just don't get it. Their hair is probably the main reason. Like, I've seen pictures of this person with different hair, like hairstyles that they used to have but no longer have, and they look better, like exponentially better. The hairstyle that they have right now, it's like ruining it for me. That's literally all I have to say. Okay, this next one is that I do not like this idol's songs. In fact, I think that they have really shitty songs, and I think they're only popular because of their online presence, their meme worthiness or something. I don't even like this idol's personality. I guess some people like it, but I just personally find this idol a little bit bland and boring to watch. Like, I've seen their solo interviews and things like that. They've been on talk shows or whatever, and it's just boring to watch. But I guess, I don't know, some people find this person interesting. But their songs, I cannot defend their songs. Their songs are bad, okay? They're really bad. Even in a group, like, they're kind of okay, but they just don't stand out to me. And somehow they're still the most popular member of that group. I only have one song of theirs in my playlist, and even that one is awfully mediocre. But, like, this idol is popular. Like, they're super popular, but I just don't get why. And especially in the West, for some reason. This idol is definitely big in the West. I would even go as far as to say that they're bigger in the West than they are back in Korea, which I don't get it. I feel like I've said that like 5 times now, but I just don't get it. Okay, next one. By the way, if you hear like a fan or something whirring in the background, that's my laptop. It's pretty stupid and it overheats a lot. I don't get it either. Anyways, the next opinion is that I think that this idol's personality is fake, despite what people say. And if it happens to be real, it would be a little bit cringy, if that makes sense. Like, I love this idol to death, okay? I literally love them so much. But sometimes I think that watching their personality, like, it's cute and charming and all, but there's a tendency to overdo it. And a lot of people are, like, defending this idol, being like, oh, their personality isn't fake. But I've definitely seen clips of this person when they didn't know that they were being filmed and they were acting different. I know that idols are kind of known to have personas and things like that, but this idol in particular kind of just stands out, again, in their group especially. Like, the other members of their group don't really have the same tendency as this particular one does. I still love them so much, but I can't say that I haven't gotten secondhand embarrassment from this fake personality of theirs. Alright, and the final opinion is that this idol is extremely mistreated by their company, but I don't see anybody talking about it. And this has gotten to the point where I think that I actually will make a video about this in the future, because I definitely want to see it talked about. And I don't know, like, this idol's mistreatment just gets so little attention. The idol is popular, I'm not going to deny that. Like, they're super popular, but for some reason nobody seems to notice that they're kind of being screwed over by their company. And I feel like they have so much potential, but their company is just not using it. They could be so much more popular than they already are if their company just let them do their thing. A lot of people like to call them untalented, which I'm not even going to sit here and pretend that it doesn't make sense, because if I had just gotten into them, I would think that they're untalented too, because there's literally like no content from them. I have some of their songs in my playlist, but they're capable of so much more than they've been given thus far, and I honestly feel kind of bad for them, because I know that they could be so present in the K-pop sphere if it weren't for their company holding them back. Okay guys, that does it for the video. I know that this is probably a little bit shorter than the ones that I'm used to making, but then again, I can't really elaborate on opinions when I'm not supposed to be revealing who they're about, so I don't know. I apologize if this one's a little bit short. The future videos that I'm going to be making are definitely going to be much longer. I also wanted to take some time to say thank you. I'm so shocked at the great response that I've been receiving on this channel. The Unpopular K-pop Opinions video, which is the first video that I ever made, it has hit 2K views, which is insane to me, and we're close to cracking 100 subscribers, which is great. I don't know, I'm just so overwhelmed. Like, thank you guys so much if you've been interacting with my videos thus far, and if this is your first time on this channel, I would really appreciate it if you looked at my other videos. But even just being here and taking the time to listen to me talk, like, that's That's insane to me. So yeah, with that being said, I just wanted to remind you guys to like this video, comment down below with your opinions. I respond to all of the comments, or at least I try to, because I really like to hear what you guys have to say. I also am into the idea of taking video suggestions from you guys, because I have a lot of video ideas that I want to make in the future, but I'm open to anything really, so leave that down below and make sure to subscribe, because that would help you guys know whenever I come up with a new video, so you can watch that, enjoy yourselves, hopefully. And yeah, we're also, again, really close to 100 subscribers, which is great. There's really nothing else I have to say, so I guess that's me signing off. I will see you guys in the next video.